I have made the topic of this presentation, Man Proposes, God Disposes. Man proposes, God disposes. First of all, gentlemen of the press, it is with deep feelings and high sense of responsibility that I address you today on the subject of the 2025 UTME results, which has generated some traction in public discourse and social space. I want to begin by appreciating you for gathering here today, especially the press. I want to begin by appreciating you because your extensive coverage has highlighted the release of 2025 UTME results, formally announced on Friday night, May. Similarly, we appreciate all those who have lent their voices to the stringent complaints on the results we released, because we all did so out of concern. I appreciate our critics, one of whom, two of them are here. We're here with us. I appreciate them immensely because they could have chosen to be indifferent to us. I agree with the person who said the opposite of love is not hate, it is indifference. The opposite of art is indifference. The opposite of truth, of faith, is indifference. And the opposite of life is not death, but indifference. By not being indifferent to JAMB, we are grateful. Today marks a moment we shall not soon forget, a day that should have been filled with celebration for what was, until recently, regarded as our most successful UTM exercise. Regrettably, this joy has been overshadowed by an easily avoidable error by one or two persons. Without equivocation, there has been a lot of hoopla since the result of 2025 UTME were released last Friday, 9th May. Despite the fact that JAMB is a responsive organization, the unusual level of public concern and loud complaints has prompted us to do an immediate audit or review of what happened, which we ordinarily would have done in June. I want to make it clear that our review and investigation revealed that there are grounds for the complaints about our 2025 UTME result, and the press conference is convened with a view to unveiling the bitter truths of our findings openly and objectively. We are all humans, after all, but before any other thing, it is imperative that I shed light on the extent that JAMB goes to ensure quality in its processes and activities. JAMB and quality assurance. Gentlemen of the press, quality assurance is cardinal to the operation of JAMB. I can assure you that we scale all heights, fathom all depths, and traverse all horizons to ascertain that quality assurance mechanism permeate all our operations from the takeoff point to the finish line. We burn the midnight oil and we set our standards high. This is why we have guidelines, checklists, and protocols guiding our activities, right from the time of registration to the point of monitoring and supervision to the processing of results. As we know, we cannot clap with our sole hand as a single entity. We have several committees in place that are part of our quality assurance system. There are peace monitors of 41 women of substance who are all former principal officers of Nigerian universities. We have the chief external examiners for every state who are vice chancellors, rectors, and provosts themselves. In each state, we also have chief technical advisor, a reputable professor who is an expert in computing and cybersecurity. We have peace monitors, civil society group, equal opportunity, the general monitors, high-power opinion leaders, and technical advisors group, and virtues vanguard. All of these groups play a critical role and complement our staff in ensuring quality and troubleshooting challenges. Furthermore, we also have an in-house consultant and expert in software development and cybersecurity. Besides, we have introduced mock examinations since 2017 as primarily a quality assurance measure to test our system and intervene where necessary prior to the time of our examination. Knowing the nature of technology, our technical officers annually take tests before the successful ones are deployed to the field so that no point will incompetence set in. All our examination officials are profiled with their needs to ensure efficiency and accountability. We also have a robust system of in-house electronic testing experts led by a renowned professor of software engineering. We deploy our system to the use of high-profile organizations within and outside Nigeria as part of the broader strategy of ensuring that everything works well when we need it to work. As part of our preparation for this year, we updated our system from form-based to the single-item-based examination, the latter of which is the INTIN presently internationally. We simulated this system, streamlined our Autobot and Auto system, and still went ahead to develop our own JAMB test, a software innovated in-house by a small team led by our own staff, JAMB. We improved on the examination system, simulated everything end-to-end before the examination, and we thought everything was perfect. All the layers, including using dummies, were deployed this year, but despite that, an error happened. It is a classical manifestation of the axiom that man proposes, but God disposes, between card and lag. Let me disclose part of how we operate in JAMB for the first time in public. Conscious of the fault lines of Nigeria, where if you say north, south, you know, oh, north, south, all this division, we use 2 operational vehicles to traverse Nigeria under the code name CARD and LAG. CARD vehicle contains the northern states, all the states in northern Nigeria, excluding Kano, Katsina, Jigawa, Niger, Kogi, and FCT. But it includes 6 south states. The LAG vehicle, on the other hand, consists of southern states, excluding the 6 south states, but it includes Kano, Katsina, Jigawa, Niger, Kogi, and FCT. These vehicles are deployed to serve Nigeria as a whole, the south being part of the north and the north being part of the south, so there is no distinction north or south. We have gone into this to explain that we have 2 machines that we use, and it's not north-south, it's mixture, where you have 6 southern states in the south joining the north, removing 6 from the north, core north, and adding to the south, so that there will be they will not be divided along our fault lines. After the mock examination this year, we review our lag machine, which includes southwest and southeast states, as earlier indicated, the CARD and the CARD examination engines. We realized that the lag category, that's the one I told you is from the south, so it's likely the south, but including Kano, Katsina, Jigawa, and other 3 states of the north. We realized that this lag machine, the options of the item of our examination were not shuffled. That is, the answer to this question is A, it would say as A for every student, which was not part of what we used to do. What is A, option A to you, will be B somewhere, it will be C to some other, but this one just stagnated. We insisted that the shuffling must be effected so that everything can be won. After this was done, we tested the update as usual, and we were satisfied. We thereafter still did what we call dummy. We did the dummy, a simulation a day before the examination, everything seemed to be okay. In other words, we believe we were ready to deploy the items after some layers of testing the processes. However,